What is up, everybody? We are back with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a great build for CLODSIRE, which will help you take down the Pikachu basically worry-free. I mean, this makes it as easy as possible with CLODSIRE, and you don't even have to worry about a whole lot of anything. So you're going to want a Grass Tera, obviously. The item I'm going with here is the Shell Bell. You could go with the Miracle Seeds, but I do like the Shell Bell giving you health back, which means that once you terrestrialize and start attacking, you won't have to worry at all about healing because the Shell Bell is going to do it for you, so you can just leave Recover by the wayside. But I leave it up to you. I'm sure maybe there's another item or two in there that you could use as well. But this worked perfectly fine for me. I still had plenty of Tera Blast left over. I didn't even have to spend any PP up. All right, so what we're rocking is Curse here. So this is going to reduce our speed by 1 stage. It's going to increase our attack and our defense by 1 stage each time. So you can do that 6 times. Then we're going to use Trailblaze 3 times or maybe more, depending on whether Pikachu stops us from getting into that progress towards terrestrialization. But at least 3 times of that, and then you're just going to be hitting it with Tera Blast basically the rest of the time. So for the nature here, we are running a bold nature, and of course its ability is Water Absorb, pretty normal ability there for CLODSIRE. And this is going to be a really easy peasy lemon squeezy kind of build setup. I've seen some solo Lurantis, which is really great, and I'll have a video on that coming out soon. But I figured this one, a lot of people probably already have a CLODSIRE running Curse and Recovery and stuff like that from the previous raid with Greninja. So if you have a CLODSIRE, this is a pretty easy little build to get put together, and I'll show you guys how it works in action. All right, and here we are. We're going to go ahead and challenge it solo. No need to go online with this. It works pretty well just by yourself. It'll work fine online as well, and we'll see how it goes. But if you guys are finding this video informative, do consider leaving it a like. In fact, if we get to 10 likes on this video, I will upload my Lurantis solo build as soon as we hit 10 likes on the video. Do you guys also consider subscribing, as it's going to help me grow this channel and reach more of you guys who need help with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that. We have plenty of raid builds and other content for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, such as VGC content and other tips and tricks such as breeding, EV training, hyper training, all the kind of essential information that you need for the game. So Pikachu sets up its shield, sets up the rain, uses Surf, which is going to do nothing to us since we do have Water Absorb, so we're good there. Let me know down below if you guys are having any trouble with Pikachu or what builds you guys have used, because I would love to try some of them out and see how they work out for me. So we're going to be using Curse here basically 6 times in a row. Pretty boring little setup here, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. Pretty bulky CLODSIRE here, obviously. Good investment in attack and special defense. But we're going to go ahead and have nothing done there. We're going to Curse again. It is pretty boring, unfortunately, to just do this time after time, but I figured I would show you guys the entire process just so you guys, you know, see that it works out for me and how it goes. I've already tested this on a raid run that I did before, so this is just me doing it again for you guys so you guys can see it. So we're going to go ahead and Curse again. I was trying this with a special attacking CLODSIRE running Acid Spray and Tera Blast, but that wasn't really working out. It wasn't doing anywhere near the amount of damage it would need to do, and Pikachu resets its negative statuses like 2 or 3 times throughout the raid, so it does not help. In this case, we're only increasing our stats, and so Pikachu kind of just leaves it alone, and we don't have to worry about them being brought back down by Pikachu, so a little bit better that way. All right, we got to use this 2 more times. Okay, we're actually probably gonna have to do a recover here. We do seem to be taking a good bit of damage here. This water should be letting up here pretty soon. Actually, should be after this turn, I think. And there we go. There is the water. Okay, and Pikachu does his negation of any of his negative stats. We're gonna go ahead and recover, get some of this health back. Hopefully it doesn't just take us out right here. Okay, now we're good. Does lower our defense though, unfortunately, but that's fine, as we'll get a bunch of that health back. Might as well recover once more just to have it all the way topped off. Okay, thanks Pikachu. Continuously lowering our defense, which is not a very good feeling, but it's all right. We do have it kind of stacked up a little bit there as well, so we're gonna get 1 more Curse off. Play roughs don't really do anything. Nothing really does anything. We'll start taking some damage from Thunderbolt once we terastallize, but that's what we have the Shell Bell for, to basically regain that health back. All right, time to just start hitting it with Trailblaze. This is gonna basically do nothing, but it is gonna build up our Tera meter, which is all that we're doing it for. Usually takes like 6 Tera Blast to take it out once you have terastallized, and you might have to heal, maybe have to recover depending on if he gets like a double attack or something like that on you. Okay, and we're gonna go again, another Trailblaze here. So not a lot of the builds that we kind of had planned for this raid turned out to work. Any of those like skill swaps or fake tiers kind of setups or anything like that, obviously, because a lot of these status moves we can't use because he's got the shield up basically the entire time the raid is on. So it's all about increasing your own stats, getting to be able to terastallize, and then just start hitting it over and over and over again with your terastallization there. Again, we still can't Tera, so let's just hit it with another Trailblaze. The timer is still fine. We should be able to do this before the timer hits like 20% or so we will be good. And we're going to start getting this health back here any second now. All right, cool. We can terastallize, and now it's just basically Tera Blast away to victory. Definitely wasn't expecting Pikachu, but I mean, it is what it is. At least they made it a little bit challenging. We did manage to basically make it easily soloable within the first few hours of the raid being out, so not the most challenging thing in the world, but it's fine. The mechanic of having the shield up the entire time is one great way to make sure you don't just slap Pikachu around, because it's not like Pikachu is a bulky Pokemon or highly defensive Pokemon. It's got its offensive abilities with the light ball, but I mean, it can't really take many hits. We need to go with Tera Blast there. I don't know why we were using Trailblaze. And again, hit it with this. We gotta hit him like, I think 5 more times. Yeah, probably like 5 more times, and that will take it out. You could use the Miracle Seeds or something like an Expert Belt or any other item that's going to increase your grass type move or your survivability, but I do find the Shell Bell to be a really, really great item for a lot of solo battles or solo runs at raids. I am recording this at like 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. And it was because it was brought to me by one of my viewers, and I wanted to test it out, and it turns out it just works great. I mean, as you can see here, we're not really at any risk of fainting as we're getting back any health that we lose. The timer's all right. This will work great in a team environment. You know, maybe you're doing it with a spouse or some of your kids, and it's a great little setup. Easy peasy. So I hope you guys are liking it. I know it is kind of boring to watch. I would be surprised if anybody's still honestly watching just because of how how redundant this is, but it does work, and I wanted to bring you guys something that worked. And it was pretty easily accessible too. I mean, it's not CLODSIRE is not a crazy Pokemon. It's not too hard to get one, EV train it and hyper train it. So I think it's going to take us two more Tera Blasts to finish this off. We do have 4 left, so you can see we do still have plenty of PP. You could max it out though, or even just bump it up to 12 if you want to, be a little more comfortable. But yeah, we're gonna basically take 8 of them to do it. I miscalculated there a little bit, but it is what it is. So come on, Pikachu. Anyways, guys, with that being said, check out some of my builds, tips and tricks, and VGC content on screen now, and I'll see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. We'll be streaming today, Friday, from 2:30 p.m. till probably about 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So we'll see you there if we see you there, and have a great day. Thanks for coming by.